Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. 80 degrees here in North Naples at Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. 80 degrees right now. A bit on the humid side, a little muggy. Heat index temperatures. That's what it actually feels like. In the afternoons, it is really getting warm down here. Yesterday, it felt like 160 degrees, or 106. 106 degrees it felt like yesterday in Naples. Expecting about the same today. Crazy. Beautiful colors out there. Little wave action. In case you don't know where I'm at, I am in Area 3, walking out to the end of the boardwalk, standing in the skybox right now as we check out our beach. Welcome. Glad to see some people on here with me this morning. Got into the park a little earlier this morning. There's a dolphin right out there. I just saw a dolphin pop up. See if we see him out there. See him? Keep your eyes peeled. See him? He might be coming into shore here. I'm going to zip out there real quick. What a great start. Right off the bat, a dolphin. He's getting away from me. Let me scoot over there real quick. Then I want to come back here. I want to show you something. And I want to show you what they did to the bathhouses here. Where's that dolphin? He's swimming down the beach. I thought he was maybe going to come in closer to shore. Well, doesn't look like a real big one. He's right off the beach here. Looks like kind of a smaller one. If I can get ahead of it. And then we'll watch him come up the beach, him or her. Good morning. Looks like a little one. It looks like one of the young ones. Looks like maybe one of the babies. Sweet. All by itself here. Water's pretty deep right here. That is so cool. We are off to a good start. Where'd you go? We are off to a great start this morning. Seeing a dolphin right off the bat. One of our good luck charms. Dolphin in the morning. I love it. The colors in that water are just absolutely beautiful right now. Let's see if I can even cheat in a little closer here. Of course, catching them in the frame now is going to be the hard part. Where'd you go? Whoop. Where did you go? I got to zoom back out. Sorry. There you can see actually how far it is offshore it is when I'm walking along here. I'll zoom in here after it pops up one more time, get an idea where it's at. Just making its way south. Making its way south down the beach here. Giving me a good workout already. A good workout. I think I saw another one come up out in the deeper water. I think I might have saw another one. That is so cool. Where'd you go? Whoop. What? Happy Thursday, everybody. What are we going to see next? What are we going to see next? Get to see one of our dolphins. Like I said, this looks like a small one. This looks like a young one venturing out on its own here. Always a wonderful sight to see these magnificent creatures. And we have seen a lot of them over the years here walking the beach. I'm sure it's a lot of the same families of dolphins that we've been seeing over the years. I'm guessing they're territorial, somewhat territorial. Where did you go? It's really hard. It's not leaving any little trail or bubbles here in the water as it's moving along with these waves. It's slowed down. Now it's behind me. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Oop, now it's over to the left. It stopped for a minute. Holy cow, we're already down by the boardwalk in Area 1. Already down to the boardwalk in Area 1. It's slowing down. I'm getting ahead of it. Sorry. Where'd you go? We'll just get a couple more glimpses of it. Then I got to start heading back up the beach. What a great way to start the day. We'll let this little guy cruise on down the beach. Down the beach it goes. How sweet, how sweet. Boy, we followed it quite a ways. Hello, Justine. How are you doing today? That was what I got greeted as soon as I walked on the beach. Yep, perfect. That's how we started our morning. Yeah, a little dolphin chasing. It looked like a smaller one. It didn't look like a real big one. It looked like one of the younger ones. Yeah, maybe we'll see some more. The juvenile, yeah. It's still hanging out here. It's still hanging out. Right out in here. The juvenile. That is so cool. So cool that we got to see that. Our friends that watch these videos on YouTube, they kind of miss the fun of the live experience. They definitely miss the conversations that go on. If you're watching the replays on YouTube, you really need to follow us live on Facebook in the mornings or in the evenings if it happens to be a sunset. Become a part of our beach family. Become a regular follower. Having a hard time stopping and turning around. I'm thinking maybe this little guy was going to put on a show for us, but doesn't look like it. Looks like it's quite content just swimming up the beach. In a little closer there for a second anyways. It came in a little closer. There's a good look at it. That is so cool. That is by far one of our probably most fun things to see is a dolphin in the morning. This water is kind of deep here. I could get out a little closer, but let's see your body one more time. Come on up for us. Oh, there's two more coming in right here. Two more. There's one right here in front of me, just behind the wave. There's one, two right there, two right next to each other. There's a third one out behind me, two right in front of me, two out behind these guys. They're just gonna make their way slowly up the beach here as I try to get back up on the beach. There's two of them right there, slowly heading up, slowly cruising up. We got to get back up on the shore here. Hang on. It's a bit of a job with these waves. There's a big drop off. Sorry about that. Two more out here. Two more right out here. All right. 4 dolphins swimming up the beach now. 4 dolphins. It is a dolphin morning. Definitely a dolphin morning here at Delnor Wiggins. I want to catch up to the two up front here. I don't know where they went. They might have went out in deeper water. Where'd you guys go? Where did you guys go? I can see. There's two over in here. There's two right out here. That is so cool. There's a swimmer out here. They're going right around the swimmer. They went further out to get away from him. Oh, wow. Hang on a sec. Boy, I got in a workout this morning with these guys. I'm just gonna walk up the beach here. You really haven't seen the beach this morning. Been following the dolphins. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous out here. Humid, but beautiful. They're just swimming up the shore and swimming up the beach to my left, getting out into deeper water. What an exciting morning. What a great morning. I'll keep an eye out there and see if they come in closer. That was so cool. That one we followed joined up with 3 others and turned around. Now they're making their way back up the beach. So cool. Oh, just saw them splashing, doing a tail thump out there. Doing some fishing. They're stunning the fish out there. See if we... I don't know if you can see them out there or not. They're kind of spread around. They're all spread out. It's definitely, looks like the male's out front of them. Wish they'd come in closer. I wish they would come in closer for us and put on a show. It's been a while since we had one of those up close encounters. But they're just out there circling around, corralling the fish as they slowly make their way north. As a lot of you know, they've been known to come racing right up to the shore. Yeah, they're really getting spread out. Really getting spread out. So cool, though. There's Justine up there. She's doing her morning shelling. Oh, they tired me out. Those guys tired me out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks, by the way, for being a friend, a follower. Those of you that are supporters, thank you for being a supporter. That little one, there was 4 of them. That little one caught up with 3 of them and they turned around and came back up the beach. Now I think they split up. I think it's the whole family. They are out there. They are out there, just hard to see with the camera. They're out there bobbing around. See if you can see them pop up there. I have no idea where they're going to come up. I don't know where they went. But trust me, they're out there. The Dolphins are out there. Way out there. Yep, they're very far out. Oh, that was a great experience. Maybe we'll run into them again. Who knows? You just never know where we're going to see our dolphin friends. But look at that view of the beach. Just glorious. Glorious, glorious. Roy, of course, he's down there in Vanderbilt Beach. I actually went down there to say good morning to him, and I couldn't get a parking spot. Kind of stunk. I went down there at about 6:45 and I could not get a parking spot. A couple paddle boarders out there. Sometimes the dolphins get curious about the paddle boarders and swim over towards them. Yep, did you see the dolphin jump right in front of the paddleboarder? Just jumped right in front of the paddleboarder. He's right in front of the paddleboarder on the left. One dolphin just jumped out of the water. Did you see that splash? They get very curious about those. They have fun with the paddleboarders. Now they're behind them. Jumped right in front of that paddleboarder. I hope you saw that. I hope you were able to catch that. That was cool. Very cool. It'd be fun to have the dolphins following you on a paddleboard or a kayak. They just won't come in close here this morning. Well, they won't come right up to the shore. Probably just a little rough. They're staying out there. They are keeping their distance out there. Did you see him come up by that paddleboarder? Yeah, right in front of them. Oh, we're back up in almost in area 3 now, just crossing into area 3 where we started. Followed the dolphin all the way down to almost the end of the park and caught a couple more dolphins and followed them back up this direction to the north. Absolutely incredible. All the early morning beachgoers are happy. They got to see their dolphins. You always hear me talking about what a great park this is. I mean, it is a wonderful park with all its amenities. I want to show you something over here. I just want to give you a look at one of the bathhouses that the Rangers, while the park was closed because of the COVID-19, the Rangers were busy fixing all the boardwalks, replacing the old broken planks, painting the bathhouses, putting new tiles up, new fixtures in them. I just want to come over to the one here in Area 3. I was going to give you a look at it earlier. But I got sidetracked by the dolphins. I'm still looking around out there, seeing if they're out there. Good morning. Seeing if any of them followed me along here, came up to the shore, but nope. I don't see them. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Might be getting some rain again later today, getting into that old summer pattern. Afternoon rain. High humidities, super high heat index, temperatures feeling like they're in the hundreds. 106 yesterday. Whew. If you're just joining us for the very first time, if you're a newcomer here, don't be shy. Introduce yourself. Let everyone know where you're watching from. Got people watching from all around the world. Feel free to start up a conversation, join in a conversation. The only thing we try to stay away from is politics. We don't talk about that here. But I want to show you a little bit of the work that's been going on here in the park over the past few months. Here's the old skybox. But as you will see here, the boardwalk coming from the parking lot, which obviously is not too far, easy access here in Area 3. The Rangers have been replacing some of the old boards, one of our picnic areas. These picnic tables and grills, you'll find them scattered all throughout, just off the beach on the nature trail. But you can see here's some new boards here, all new planking on the deck here. The Rangers have not been sitting on their laurels during this crisis. They've been busy doing some long time needed maintenance to things in the park. It looks like all new planking on the ramp there going to the bathhouse. It looks like all brand new planking. Bathhouse number 3. Outdoor showers. There's 6 of these bathhouses along the beach. I just wanted to give you a look inside one. Here's the brand new steps. Look at that. We got some talented Rangers here to be able to do this stuff. Some good carpenters. All the things a Ranger has to know how to do, huh? You just thought they sat up there and collected money and rode 4-wheelers on the beach. Nope. They are hard workers. Nobody in here. Look at this. This is the men's room, all brand new tile. Look at that. All brand new tile in here. Fresh coat of paint on everything. New fresh coat of paint. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like new paper towel dispensers there. Part of the park you just don't get to see during my beach walks, but I am very impressed with what's going on here. Very impressed, especially that tile job there. That's all new. Steve and Dan and James and Terry and all our Rangers. Shara. Got a great crew here at the park. Of course, a great manager. Ranger T, Terrence. The ringleader. He runs a good crew. He's a great guy too, Terrence. You've had the pleasure of seeing him in several videos. This guy loves his job. Always got a smile on his face. Loves talking about the park. Ranger T. So, the skybox, another look at the old skybox. Hey, we just nicknamed it because it's just raised up a little bit there off the beach at the end. And there's a little built-in bench where you can sit and watch the people walking by or come out here and take in a sunset. A little bench here at the end. Just one of the great little amenities at our park, at our beach park. Beautiful colors out here this morning. Gorgeous colors. Water is a little cloudy because of the wave action from our storms. No red tide. Don't have to worry about that. We're in good shape as far as the red tide goes. We are crossing into Area 4 now, Area 4. There's 5 different areas here at the beach. Number 1 is the closest to the front gate, area 1. Number 5 is up by the very north end of the park, up at Wiggins Pass. And if you're a fisherman, that's where you want to go. You want to go up to area 5 when you come into the park. That is fishing only up at the very north end of the park, no swimming. One of our little snowy egrets fishing in the no fishing area. That's all right, they have a permit. They're allowed to do it. Beautiful little birds, the little snowy egrets with their little yellow feet. Love those clouds out there. Beautiful. You guys just tuning in here, you missed our dolphins. We got to see some dolphins pretty much as soon as I hit the beach this morning. Great experience, a great way to start our Thursday. Hey, if you enjoy our morning walks, hit that share button. Invite your friends to tag along with us. I haven't noticed any new sea turtle nest as I've been walking along. It looks like the same ones out here. That looks like nest number 4 over there. Nest number 4, and I think this was... What one was this over here? This was one of the newer ones, I believe, over here. No. What was that one? It was number 3. No, number 8. Yeah, that was one of the newer ones that we saw the other day. I don't know if there's any more out there. There's nest number 8. Just beware. It is sea turtle nesting season now for the next 4 or 5 months, I believe. 4 or 5 months. And we want to make sure we don't leave any big holes on the beach. If your kids dig some holes, build some big sand castles, or if you do it, make sure you fill in your holes here. You don't need to be creating any obstacles for our nesting sea turtles or the little baby hatchlings when they arrive. So be conscious of that. Stay away from the nests. It's like right here. As neat as this is right here, as cool as that is, that took somebody some time to build that little sandcastle. One of our big females could just kind of bulldoze through that, but a little hatchling could easily get trapped in there along the edge there in that little trench, the moat around the sandcastle, and that could just be a death sentence for that little hatchling. They get caught in there and they become easy prey. Easy prey. I know it'd be really hard for that person to knock that down after they spent all the time building it, but we got to think about our sea turtles. Loggerhead sea turtles are what nest here on our beach. That is the most common here in Southwest Florida, the loggerhead. I saw a video of a Kemp's Ridley coming up to nest on the beach in Florida. I forgot where it was, but they tend to come up in the daytime. Very interesting, and the Kemps are the most endangered the rarest of our sea turtles. So if you are lucky enough to see one of those sea turtles come up on shore, please stay away from it. Stay away from it. Loving the sounds of the waves out here this morning. Hey, if you enjoy what I do here, if you appreciate these walks in the morning, our time together, if you want to become a supporter, that would be awesome. A regular monthly supporter of Southwest Florida Television. That would be wonderful. That little bit of money helps out a lot. Makes it a lot easier for me to come out here and spend the time on the beach in the morning. If I can get that supporter base built up again, it kind of fell apart during the virus. If I can get that built up again, I wouldn't mind coming out here more often, like maybe in the morning and for sunset. But unfortunately, I just got to work. Got to put the time in to work right now. But I'm working on it. I'm working on getting more supporters. Those of you that send the stars during the beach walks, thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that. I get a penny for each star that you send. I haven't gotten any of those pennies yet. They're still sitting on Facebook. I haven't claimed them yet. So hopefully they'll give them to me. Hopefully they'll give them to me when I go to claim them, and they won't steal them. Good morning. Looks like that might be FWC way out there in that boat, way offshore there. I don't know if you can see it. Heading to the south. But look at the color of the water. It is just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have to turn around here pretty soon. My plan was to come in at Area 3 and walk up to Wiggins Pass this morning, but plans changed. The plans changed when that Dolphin came along. Hey, if anybody wants to send a little tip, a little thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. That little bit of extra money definitely helps out a lot, especially now. Still haven't seen our stimulus checks, me or my wife. She's still battling the unemployment. Couldn't do any of her driving, her Ubering, because of her asthma. So, just a never-ending battle. we're surviving. But again, if you want to send a little tip, a little token of appreciation, every little bit helps out. Every little bit goes a long way. Hey, here's a crawl. I'm glad I came up here. A sea turtle crawl. One of our females came up on the beach last night. This is obviously going to be a false crawl. But I want you to take note here. Look at this. Look at how this is where. Look how she came up over this ledge, this dune, this ridge. Look at that. Look at that. That is a steep embankment there, and that sea turtle just made her way right up there. Right up there. Now, unfortunately, after all that work, she did not lay any eggs. She did not make a nest here. She came right over here and did a U-turn. You can see where she just kind of hung a U-turn right there and went back down to the water. But they are crawling ashore. They are crawling onto our beaches at night. The loggerhead sea turtles. She might have came up on the beach somewhere else. That's not unheard of. She'll come up, crawl several times before laying her eggs. But look at that embankment that she went up. That's pretty darn impressive. Pretty darn impressive. Well, I'm not going to make it up to the end this morning. I'm going to have to turn around here and start walking back. Come up here to Roy's Beach, up to Area 4, the pine trees in Roy's Beach. And again, he was hanging out down on Vanderbilt Beach. He likes to go out there for sunrise now, down at Vandy Beach. Yep. Helicopter flying overhead there. All right, time to do a Florida U-turn. The old Florida U-turn and head back down to where we started. Those paddleboarders out there, boy, did they get treated to an experience. If you were watching earlier, I happened to zoom in and we saw the Dolphin jump right in front of them. Just came right up. It looked like it almost jumped over their paddleboard. That was incredible. That was an incredible sight. The Dolphins, they really Every once in a while they go out and they enjoy having fun with the paddleboarders, the kayakers, even the jet skiers. They'll chase after, they'll follow along the jet skis. They'll follow along your boat, you know, in the wake, like they did that one time when we were out with Captain Dave. That was fun. With Roy, when the Dolphins were following along behind us. That was a fun little boat ride. Check that out if you haven't seen that, especially the little dolphin encounter we had. The dolphins are very playful creatures. Always one of our more fun things to see is the dolphins on our morning walks, during our morning walks. A mile of shoreline here, a mile of beachfront at Del Norwegians. The beach gets kind of sparse up to the north up there. It's pretty narrow. Sometimes there's no beach at all. There's about a mile of it here. Hey, if you enjoy this beach, if you come out here and use this beach, or if you just enjoy seeing it in my videos, think about becoming a supporter of the park by joining Friends of Del Norwegians Pass State Park. Google Friends of Del Norwegians Pass State Park and become a member. And any funds that you contribute to the Friends goes directly to this park. They get used right here by the park, and believe me, they can use all the funding they can get. There's a fly buzzing around the camera here. So yeah, the money that they take up collect at the front gate, that money gets shared with all the other Florida state parks. There's parks, so many little parks in the state of Florida that people don't even know about, that do require maintenance and upkeep, but they don't get a lot of visitors. Del Norwegians is a popular spot. It does bring in a lot of money, as does Lover's Key just up to the north of us. But they don't get to keep that money they collect at the gate. So do consider becoming a friend of Del Norwegians Pass State Park. When you get your membership as a little perk, they throw in some free admissions to the park. So that's a little bonus, a nice little bonus. Boy, I hear an Osprey. I hear an Osprey calling out. He's up in the pine tree to the left of me. Unfortunately, my screen has gotten really dark. Having a hard time seeing the screen. I'd go over there and give you a look at that Osprey. Let me see if I get in the shade, if it helps at all. How are you doing? Got an Osprey right over you almost.
Yep, he's been here the last couple of days.
Oh,
Day before yesterday, he flew by.
Oh yeah?
Right up there with the big old fish on him.
Oh yeah, he's got a fish. He sure does. Let's see if I can get you a shot of this guy. I can't. I'm having a real hard time seeing the screen, and he's up behind the branches. I'm trying to get in the shade to where I can stand a little chance of seeing the screen. Does he have a fish? I don't know if he has a fish, this one. I cannot see the screen. The sun is just blasting me in the eyes here. Here. Yeah, I'll attempt to zoom in on it. Somewhat. Come on. This darn gimbal. There he is. Can you see him there in the center of the screen? There's one of our Ospreys. At least I think he's there. I think I'm pointing in the right spot. Very cool. Well, we got to see an Osprey and several Dolphins. Very good, very good. Great morning. Come out to the park, you'll see the Ospreys, you will see the Dolphins if you hang out here. They will come by at some point during the daytime. Just be patient. Sometimes they'll be here all day long hanging around. There goes the Osprey, chirping away. Old nest number 4 there. Really hoping that nest survives there. It's kind of close to the water. Kind of close to the water. Hoping the high tides don't get it. Gorgeous colors there. Well, I'm back to where I came in, back to the north end of Area 3. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks for being a friend, a follower, or supporter. It's that time of the month. All the bills are piling up and due. If anybody wants to send a little extra there, a little thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Every Dollar counts these days, believe me, as most of you know. Times are tough all around for everybody. Give you one last look up the beach. So I guess the plan is for my next morning beach walk, I'll be out here the day after tomorrow. I'll be out here Saturday morning. That's the plan for our mornings anyway now, every other morning. I'll try to get out and do a sunset before that. Try to do a live feed of a sunset. I really enjoy coming out here and giving everybody the opportunity to get together. I want to keep us all together as a family, our beach family. I don't want us to fall apart here. Boy, pelicans. Look at the pelicans flying around. Neat. So many people looking for things to do. So many people sheltered at home still. So this is a great diversion for an hour or so in the morning. Like I say, if I can make it out to a sunset, I will. I'm usually just pooped out by the end of the day. The driving just wears me out. Good morning. I'll see what I can do. So make sure you have your Facebook account set up to get notifications when I go live. Very important. Very important. Your phone, your tablet, whatever your device will get, it'll ping when I go live if you turn on the notifications. Most of the time. Facebook isn't without its flaws. But most of the time you'll get a little ping and you'll know when I'm live. Well, enjoy the rest of your Thursday, everybody. Enjoy. Stay safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.